Hello and welcome back to Children's Reading Cove. This is the last chapter, Chapter 10, of Heidi Heckelbeck, Lends a Helping Hand. Live on 5. By the end of the day, Trace Park looked like new. Why didn't we do this sooner? Aunt Trudy asked as she admired their work. Heidi's mom took off her gardening gloves and ruffled Heidi's hair. It's because nobody thought of it until one clever girl had a grand idea, she said. Heidi blushed pink. Well, all Trace Park needed was just a helping hand, she said. It needed a lot more than just a helping hand, Henry said as he tugged Heidi's arm with his robotic claw. Heidi brushed the claw away and corrected herself. Okay, it needed a lot of helping hands and one robotic arm. Henry clacked his robotic pinchers happily. Then an unexpected van pulled up alongside the park. It had a satellite dish on top. On the side of the van in fancy lettering was the slogan, Live on 5. Is that the local TV station? Asked Bruce. What are they doing here? A lady in a gray suit and a thin red scarf stepped out of the van. She had a stylish pixie haircut and silver earrings, and she carried a microphone in her hand. A cameraman stepped out behind her. It's Abby Anchor, the news reporter, Melanie exclaimed, and she's coming this way. Everyone looked to see what would happen next. The reporter walked up to the crowd and said, "Excuse me, I'm looking for someone named Heidi Heckelbeck." Heidi's mouth dropped open. That's me," she said. "But how do you know my name?" The reporter looked over her shoulder. "These are my parents," she said. The elderly couple from the park stepped forward. "They told me about what you've done for Trace Park. Would you allow me to interview you?" Heidi looked over to her parents for approval. "May I?" she begged. "May I please be on TV?" Mom and Dad gave Heidi 2 thumbs up. "Hey, wait, what about me?" Henry asked. "Can I be on TV too? I picked up lots of trash with my robotic arm claw." The reporter stooped down. "I'd like to do a special segment on just you," she said. Henry gasped and covered his mouth. Then he exclaimed, "Whoa, I'm going to be famous." Everyone laughed, even Heidi. Then the camera guy lifted the camera onto his shoulder and followed Heidi and Abby around the park. The crowd watched and waved at the camera as Heidi showed off the work they'd done. These were made by our school principal and art teacher, Heidi said, pointing to the freshly stained park benches. They also built 3 new picnic tables, and my friends helped stain them. Bruce, Lucy, and Melanie waved at the camera. Heidi took Abby to the playground next. This swing set was donated by the Lancasters, Heidi explained. And over here we have new teeter-totters donated by the Bickersons. Then Heidi showed Abby the gardens she and Lucy had planted, along with the mowed meadows and the trimmed bushes and trees. After Abby interviewed Henry, she asked all the volunteers to gather together. Heidi stood in front. "You've done a great job, Heidi," Abby said live on camera. "Our whole community thanks you." Everyone clapped. "Looks like you're a real superstar," Aunt Trudy whispered, hugging her niece close. "I couldn't have done it without you," Heidi whispered back. Heidi could not believe it. The crowd, filled with her friends and family, cheered again. Wow, Heidi thought, helping out was even more fun than casting a spell. Well, almost. The end of Heidi Heckelbeck lends a helping hand. Thank you so much for reading along with me. I really hope you enjoyed this book, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.